Now you are starting your career with MBA HR. Then you can grow faster. You can become a HOD. Take for example, now you're 22 or 25. By 35 years, you can become an HOD. And
Yes.
always you need to have a mentor so that you can become fast.
And coming to the next question, sir, if we go through, if you look throughout your career, sir, you have spent a lot of one part of your major of your time with Dr. Reddy Labs, right? 19 years, 3 months, if I'm correct here. So,
Yeah.
how would you emphasize your learnings and the experience from being HR trainee to the manager HR? So, how would you share that thing, sir? I am sure it might be a very interesting thing to listen from you because I'm being an
Yeah.
HR trainee right now, so I would be imagining myself uh, not up to your mark, but you will definitely try to learn from that, sir.
You can definitely become much more than what I done it. Okay. Now, just after sharing my experience with Dr. D's, then definitely you can realize it and you can become much more,
Absolutely,
go to greater heights and all. Okay. When I
absolutely,
joined
sir.
Dr. D's, okay, when I joined Dr. D's, I was only a graduate in commerce, right? I don't know anything about HR and all. So before
Yes,
that, joining Dr. D's, I enrolled in cost accounting because I'm a BCom graduate, so I thought of doing CA or if not cost accounting. But CA, you need to do article sheet, this, that, and all it is there. So what I enrolled in cost accountancy and all. So I attended cost accounting classes here and there, and then I got an opportunity to work in Dr. Reddy's and all. I don't know that which department I'm going to join, but I joined in those days. HR department used to call as personal department.
yes,
Then after 1 year, after 6 months or so, then I thought that why I am doing a cost accountancy, being in HR, is it useful for me? Then what I have done is now I stopped cost accountancy. Then I concentrated more on my job. I used to learn a lot of. I started with a small function in HR itself that is called statutory things and all, which are useful for that, like ESI, Provident Fund, how you need to process everything and all. Then I got some skills in that. Then after that, I started recruitment and all. Okay. Then after recruitment, then independently, I used to, for example, call it my boss used to give me a lot of assignments, like new assignments and all. Then when I was doing all this, computer era started in 88, actually 86 or something, but in Hyderabad, so in 88, computer institutes came, a lot of institutes came. Then I enrolled in the computer institute to complete my PG diploma in computer science. So that's how I got a first computer. Okay, being in HR department, because I learned the computer, so that gave me the computer for me, right? And there's a green screen used to be there, and I learned Word. But they used to call some Lotus 123 and Word or something is used to call. But now it has come, for example, MS Excel and Power BI and all, or MS Word and all. But I learned all that slowly. Then I used to work on systems. Next what I learned is about preparing offer letters, preparing induction program, preparing, for example, appointment orders. These are all the things. Then my boss has given me assignment to give a project that you need to recruit students and all for example, college students. So he asked me to prepare the questionnaire and all. So I prepared questionnaire. Then what I done is that we conducted the interviews in one of the hotel in Secunderabad. There's a current hotel. There used to be a hotel in the Hyderabad, the current hotel. We recruited, for example, there are a lot of people, so 200 to 300 students came, then out of which in those days 200 to 300 is very high. Now it's coming there, nowadays they're coming thousands and lakhs of people, the students are coming. In those days, then we scheduled everything, it's a process, end-to-end process I have been involved. Then I learned that recruitment, then I learned the appraisal process system and all. Then I learned about compensation benefits and all. So in between, I see, as I told you, I started my careers only as a graduate. Then what I used to do, I used to see a lot of resumes of the people who joined, who are applying for jobs and all. I used to read the resumes of them. Take for example, if somebody HOD is there, what is his qualification? How he has grown to the HOD level. So I used to look into that. I used to visualize myself. See, I am a graduate. Now what I need to learn, what I need to upgrade my skills and all, upgrade my education qualification. Then I upgraded to Next thing is completed my LLB. Next after LLB, I complete LLB from Padala Osmania University, that is Padala College. It's a private college. Then after that, these are all I done evening colleges. And as I told, PG diploma and computers in the morning sessions. And the evening after that, after completing PG diploma, then I completed my LLB evening college only. Then I applied for MBA from IP, Institute of Public Enterprises. That is also evening college. So then in between that, I used to get promotions for every 2 to 3 years and all. I joined as HR trainee, but I moved to as executive, senior executive, assistant manager and all. So these are all happening. One side, I used to concentrate on my education. Another side, I used to concentrate on my career. All the education I used to do in the evening sessions and all. So that's how I've grown. From there, a lot of challenges used to go. So there will be a lot of challenges. Sometimes, no, my bosses will give me Hercules task. They used to challenge me. It cannot be done, but I used to show them no. See, but there was a challenge when see, I'm the 3 times SAP implementer, SAP HR implementer. Okay, SAP HR. We had implemented Dr. Reddy's in 2000 or something like that. Okay, then after that in 2004, then 2004, then 2006, and when I was there in MSN, I had implemented one more time. Right. So I'm the 3 times SAP implementer. I learned PeopleSoft in those days, going early in the morning at 4 o'clock. So I got
Wonderful,
an
sir.
experience in corporate office and I got experience in factory also. I choose to go to factory because I want to know how the factory runs and all. So I went there then for 3 years. Then again, they pulled back me to the corporate. So because they need my skills and also they pulled back me to corporate. So this is my journey from in doctorates from a HR assistant trainee to a manager level and all. Then
Wonderful,
I got a
sir.
dream at that time. There was a dream. See, why I moved from Socrates is there was a dream that one boss joined in my organization in at the age of 35 years, he is a general manager. Then I developed a dream that I also need to become a HOD at the age of 35. So that's how I prepared myself. And then in 42 years, I became a general manager HR in Ma Television. Now it is called Starma. In those days, called Ma TV. So I joined there as a general manager HR. There, I stayed there for 1 year. Then I moved to MSN Group of Companies as Group HR head. So when I joined in MSN, there were only 4 units. But when I left the company, there are about 14 units. And the employees from 800 to 4,500 employees at all. And turnover of the company from 300 to 3,500 crores company. So these are all Dr. Reddy's experience. In for example, MSN Group of Companies. But in Dr. Reddy's, when I joined, there are only 500 employees. But when I left the company, there are about 8,000 employees are there. 8,000 employees.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
When I left that company and all. Okay. But now there are about 25,000 or something there. But these are all that I learned a lot of systems, processes, formats I used to make so that the HR system process become easy for my employees. So these are all the things. This is my background about my career and all.
Yes, sir. It's wonderful to hear. So much. It's quite fascinating journey you have been through, and it's wonderful to hear. And I'm confident that you are also feeling quite proud of yourself reaching at this level. Because we can understand that we are also such goals are being put us ahead
you
for
need to
us
have
also.
Goals. Every student need to have a goal. And as I told you are being now you are an MBA HR student, is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you are starting your career with MBA HR. Then you can grow faster. You can become a HOD. Take for example, now you are 22 or 25. By 35 years, you can become an HOD. Or if not, by 30, between 30 and 35, you can become HOD. And always you need to have a mentor so that you can become faster.
Absolutely. Those numbers were from MSN Laboratories. Those numbers were staggering, sir. Absolutely. Those like from 350 crores to 3,500 crores. Absolutely. I was like, how it is possible? People like you only can do that.
But my chairman is very ambitious. So he also helped me as again opportunity to do work as a group HR head and all. I need to thank him, and I'm very much grateful to MSN chairman and all.
Absolutely, sir. Sir, coming to the very important question, sir. Now, so in an era of ATS, AI powered resume screening and NLP, like natural language processing, etc. What are the here where the margin of errors in showcasing our skill set is very low, sir. So, what advice would you give for the students and the applicants to mold their resumes
Prepare
according
your
to the
resume as prepare your resume as per the ATS, that is application tracking system.
absolutely.
Okay, how the application tracking system works? Application
Mm-hmm.
tracking system works. See, there is a software. Okay, they feed first a job description in that software. Then when you're applying for a job, what software does is, what are the keywords are available in here? It will check whether these keywords are available in your resume and all. If the keywords
Absolutely.
are 50%, they will give. If it is less than 50%, reject. If it is more than 50% keywords are available, then accept.
Mhm.
Then only it will do. So what my advice for the students is, always, that's why I told you in the starting, always research on the company, research on the job description. Redesign your resume as per the job description. So that will help you to get first interview.
Absolutely.
Because your resume is not matching compatible with for example with a job description, it is getting rejected. Always see that your resume is always, there are softwares are available. You can take free softwares, and you can utilize that. You can check your score on that. If it is more than 80%, always you need to get more than 80%. Then you apply to that company and all. Use that artificial intelligence ATS systems and check your resume whether it's getting more than 80% or not. If you want that skill to be learned, I'm also going to provide that skill for your college students and all.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir, for that genuine help, sir.
That is a complimentary. That is a complimentary from my side. So we'll have a Zoom call session for all your students who are passing out. I'm going to help you that also.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. That will help world of good for us. Yeah,
Yes.
coming to other questions, sir. Can you share some insights of your experience as a co-founder of a skill development company? How would I get in the words? I don't know, but yeah, could you share that, sir? As an skill development company, co-founder of a skill development company, how would you share skill?
Yeah,
What
skill
are your
development,
thought process, sir?
for skill development and all, main thing is for students, what we used to train them is on which are the skills required to stabilize in job. My experience is, because when I was working, for example, in an organization, you need to have a always know good communication skill. Always you need to be smiling. Why? Because take for example, I'm working as a HR assistant. Without help of my other department, without the help of my own department colleagues, I cannot move. So you need to have a good relationship with your boss, with your peers, and the other department colleagues. So we used to train in our skill development. First is communication. Always talk to them, talk to other people with smile, take the help, or take the help and give the help also. So these are very important what we used to train them for the students. See, this is one communication skill and all, skill training we used to do. And another thing is, whatever they are used to learn on the machineries. So we used to train them on the machines, how the machine works. What are all the safety aspects they need to take care? How to start, how to clean the machine, how to work on the machine, what are the challenges you are going to get? These are all the things we used to train them. Similarly, whatever department you do, when you are using computer, you need to know how to start, how to end, how to close the files, how to, for example, have the folders and where you need to save. And you need to save with password and all. So these are all the some of the things and all. We used to train them on that. And another thing is regarding what you're asking is, what is the experience and all? Skill development is one of the big thing in anywhere and all. Okay. Another thing is, always know students are not able to concentrate more. We need to make the students tell stories, tell their real life experiences and all. So these are all that you need to give a practical way of a practical way of examples which are related practically, so that they will connect with you, they will engage with you. So these are some of the things what I got experienced in helping students to get one thing is always know, another thing is, so always when you join the organization, don't leave the organization within 6 months, within 1 month or 1 year or so. Always stay with the organization at least 3 years. Why 3 years? First year is you are going to learn. Learn means you are going to learn how to mingle with the people, what is the work is of the department. Then only you can execute it from second year onwards, and you'll be independent after 1.5 years or so. Then after 1.5 years, then you'll be for example, you'll be an expert in that function. Then when you go to different organization, you can ask more salary, or they will give more salary for you. So these are all the things. What I mean to say, always stay with the organization, whether we are facing challenges in same organizations. If it is genuine or challenges, okay, you can leave it. Otherwise, you stay for 3 years and learn and have a good foundation for your career now.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you for this query, sir. Addressing this query. Sir, keeping things in mind about this time, 40 minutes we have got for this Zoom call, sir. If you don't mind, could I just send you one more link with one,
Right.
we have few more questions left, just
Fine,
to keep
fine.
things on a good side, sir.
Fine. That's
I'll
why I
just
asked
share you, sir.
because